I've been using this ice/heat pack from Comfytemp here for a couple weeks now, and so I want to tell you everything about it because I've used this as an ice and hot, and I want to tell you how long it lasts and all that good stuff. Comes with 2 of these straps, and this is 10.5 inches by 14 inches, so really good coverage overall. It comes with 2 of these Velcro straps that stick to themselves, stick to each other, and this whole backside is all Velcro, so you can stick it on anywhere on here. So if you need to make it longer, you can stick them together, and so you can make it reach longer. I find that mostly I'm using this on my shoulder, and so one strap is typically just a little tight, but these are very flexible, so I could have this like this if I wanted some good compression, and it would work really well. I get good coverage on my shoulder, and it gets up onto my neck too. I can switch it to the other side. Now I started out using this as a cold, but then I realized that it's not exactly easy to switch back and forth between ice and cold. You definitely can. I left it out in the sun for a few minutes to kind of let it come back to normal temperature, and then put it in the microwave right after. And you can do that, but if you're doing contrast therapy, you're gonna probably want 2 of these. They can hold heat and cold for a good amount of time. I find if I'm doing a couple rounds of contrast therapy on my shoulders, I can get one shoulder done, and then I might have to heat this up again and do the other shoulder. What I do like is that this is in 3 sections, so you can fold it up pretty easily if you want to just get one area, and it will stay colder or hot longer that way. But if I leave it open like this, it will definitely come back to room temp a little bit quicker. It has your instructions right on it, so you know exactly what you're doing. Cold, hot. In the microwave, it says about 40 seconds, and then you may need to add 10 more seconds at a time. I'd say that's pretty accurate. It takes me a little over a minute in total in an 1100 watt microwave to get this to the hot temp that I want. Cold, it stays cold for quite a while. These are gel, so if you do heat them, you just have to be careful so they don't pop open, and you can't let it get too hot, but you can squish the gel around. So typically I'll just do like 40 seconds first, and then I'll take it out and kind of massage it around, and then I'll put it back in for an additional 10 seconds at a time until I get it to the heat level that I want it to. With cold, it stays cold for quite a while. The only reason I'm not using it as an ice pack is because I don't have 2 of these right now. I should pick a second one up, but I'm just using a bag of peas as my cold and just going back and forth between the 2. But it definitely lasts. You can essentially make this go anywhere on your body. I just love the design of the Velcro. This is obviously a more generalized heat and ice pack. Some other ones are perfect for just your shoulder or just your hip. This one I found you can really put anywhere on your body. The 2 straps are great. Not really any complaints about it, period. I don't see any issues with the quality, nothing like that. So a good size for me. Can cover a good amount of area, like I said, like on my back. I can cover all this. And so for me, it's a no-brainer. And if you're looking for something that can do both hot and cold, check this out. Maybe pick up a couple if you're trying to do switching between heat and cold. And yeah, this thing's great to use. It's been living on my countertop for a while now, so hope that helps.